So are you looking to build your bottom end, but you only have $100 to your name? So this video is for you. So this is the best budget build you can do for your motor. So this setup right here, I'm gonna call it the semi build, because you're gonna have everything to upgrade to have a cam in a motor, but you're not gonna have a cam in this setup. So what you're gonna be running is a stock dish piston if you're on a 9 Hemi setup, but it's gonna be sitting flush with the board. So basically it's zero deck if I'm not mistaken. You're gonna have an aluminum flywheel. Yes, aluminum flywheel. It can hold up to 10,000 RPMs. So it's a good flywheel. I never had a problem with it. Then we're gonna run a non-branded ARC style billet rod, but it is not ARC rod. It's an off-brand rod. So this is for you budget people who don't try to. I'm gonna show y'all a whole price breakdown of everything on why this is the best setup. It is budget friendly. If you have $100 or you want to, your wife say, oh, you can't spend this money today, you can only spend 100. This is a beautiful setup for you. You're a kid, you only have $100 allowance. This is a beautiful setup for you. So we're gonna go ahead and get into today's video. But look, man, for me filming this video, I had a lower price of $88. So for anybody else, this is for Cyber Monday and all this other stuff. I had deals, I had discounts for the price that I got. So majority of the price is going to be the most you're going to be paying is $110. And if you get lucky, the deal is still going on where you can get it for $88.98 if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, man, let's get into today's video. Alright, so here is a price down from all the major places you can order from. So GoPro Sport, OMB Warehouse, eBay, and we got Amazon right here. So we're gonna start off with GoPro Sport. So GoPro Sport is the most expensive. So for a rod, flywheel, and some springs, you're paying $230. So this is my shipping, so it's $18. But look, if anything, there's no point in you buying this if you're gonna spend $230. You might as well go ahead and get the stage 3 kit that come with flywheel, rod, springs, I think gaskets, and a mod 2 cam. I think it's a kit that's basically a full bottom end kit. That's $250. So if anything, if you want to spend extra $20, go ahead and get this one. Well, go get the kit. There's no point in you getting this one. You might as well go ahead and get a cam with it for an extra $20, a mod 2 cam. So yeah, man, OMB is a little bit more cheaper. But what I did with the flywheel is so they got a PVL flywheel. This is a cheaper flywheel instead of paying $100, but they only have it for Hemis, clones, and a GX200. So if you're a non-Hemi guy, you gotta buy the $100 flywheel. So it's a little bit more cheaper. It's $182.64. So OMB is not too bad. But let's go to eBay. So eBay is only $90. So for all you eBay guys, you can get it from eBay if you don't have Amazon or whatever. But yeah, man, it's a little bit cheaper. But only thing is, this rod is still overseas, so you gotta wait. I think it's 2 to 3 weeks to receive it. So this is why I recommend you get this stuff from Amazon, because this rod right here, I bought it on Saturday and it's gonna be coming on Monday. So it's gonna be coming on the 27th, and I bought it on the 25th. So this rod is basically in America already. So it's a non-name branded rod, but basically with the deals from, I think, my Amazon Prime and maybe Black Friday deals, I'm only paying $88.77. So instead of you paying $230, $182, you can either go with eBay or Amazon, whatever you choose. But in my opinion, this is the best budget setup for everybody. So what we're gonna be doing is go ahead and test this rod and see what it do. But yeah, man, this is the breakdown from each website. I know it's other websites out there like EC Racing, we got Stud Racing, we got other places like that, but these are like the majority name brand, I guess, the top leagues of mini bike places. So we just went ahead and just did the basic 2. Then we did eBay. It's a few older people that shop on eBay, then it's a few people who shop on Amazon. But Amazon has a deal right now for Cyber Monday deals, so hopefully I had this video up by Monday, but it might still be a deal, but who knows, man. But yeah. So can you guys spot the difference? Which one is the fake and which one is the real one? So this one is ARC and this is the clone. They both look a lot similar, but only thing that I noticed is when you're machining, this one still have machining marks in it. This is the clone one. It got little rivet lines you can see, but you can't feel it with your nail. But this is just little details that you notice. Like the ARC one look like it's polished up a little bit where there's no machining marks left on it. But I don't know if y'all can really see on camera, but you know, I'm trying my best to show you. You guys see them little lines, all them little scratches lines? Those are not like visible like lines you can feel with your nail, but they're still like little, you know, imperfections from the machining. And this one, you really can't see it too much, but it's really no machine marks left on this rod. So it's still machine marks in there, and it's machine marks where the little bearing go for the piston. But yeah, man. But only thing, that's the only little thing that I noticed, but that's not gonna perfect like mess with the rod. But everything else is exact. Everything is on point with this rod. So yeah, man. Alright, so enough with the rod. So we got a aluminum flywheel. This is a 28-degree flywheel. So if anything, with the extra money you save with buying this little setup, you can buy a 4 degrees timing key, and it will advance it to the exact point where you need it, like around 30 to 32 to 34. If you're on gas, the max you really need is 34 degrees of timing. But if anything, you can do whatever you want. But yeah, man, this is the flywheel. Here are the springs. Nothing too crazy. So they're 26 for sure, because for some reason I know what 26 pound springs feel like. 22s you would be able to squeeze it down a little bit more, but 26s, it got that nice firmness to it. But yeah, man, beautiful little springs, came in black. So yeah, man, this is the setup. We're gonna get rid of this ARC junk, man. We're gonna go with this Amazon special from China. You feel me? Sure. Alright, so this is my first time using plastic gauge, so hopefully I get it right. But yeah, man, it should be simple. I never really do it for my ARC rods because it ain't no way they're gonna come out of spec without enough oil clearance. So, but with this Amazon rod, we just gonna check it just to be safe. But like I said, with ARC rods, I never had a problem with oil clearance. But yeah, man, we'll go ahead and get it going. So I already know you guys gonna be like, oh, you need to have a vise. I don't have a vise, so we're just doing it like this. Alright, we got a little bit of something right there, so we're gonna see exactly at 0.003. So oil clearance is right on the money, because on the manual it calls for, let me see, yeah, you're shooting between 0.0025 to 0.003. So we're right on the money at 0.003. But it shouldn't be no less than 0.002 or no greater than 0.004. So we're gonna see, is we greater than 0.002? No, so we're right at 0.003. So this is my first time doing it. I know you're supposed to have a vise to hold the rod in place, but hey, it worked. You feel me? So it is what it is. But yeah, man, we're right on the money with the rod, so everything checks out. So that is good to know. So we're good to go ahead and put it back into the motor. So let's get it. All right, so we're gonna be pairing the Amazon rod with this $26 aluminum flywheel. So as of me filming this video right now, this flywheel is back at $32. So what you can do is you can keep looking and find one for like $28. Sometimes you can find these for dirt cheap, but you just gotta look at the right place. So this flywheel come with 28 degrees of timing. So if you have a little like $5 left over, what you can do is you can spin that and get you a 4 degrees timing key. So that will do is it will advance this flywheel up to 32 degrees of timing. But yeah, man, this is a nice little flywheel for a budget setup instead of you spending $130 to $100 on a billet one. But yeah, man, like I said, average you're gonna spend on this one is $36, so you can't go wrong with that. So yeah, man, we're gonna be pairing it up, so let's get to it. All right, so we're gonna use some valve lapping compound to lap the flywheel to the crank. So all you need to do is take out the stock keyway, hammer in the flathead, but don't go too aggressive because you could damage your keyway. But yeah, man, get your little finger dab and just wipe it on the crank. Alright, so this right here is what I call a semi-built motor. You got the flywheel, then you got the billet rod, but it's still going to be a stock cam bike, but we're going to be pairing that up with some 26-pound springs. So this is what you call a semi-built motor because it's not fully built yet, because we still got stock cams, stock push rods and stuff like that, even a stock piston. But with this piston, I think I'm at like exactly 0 deck, because this is a plus 20 rod with a stock piston. So what I heard was with the stock piston you will sit flush with the board, then when you do a flat top piston it's a little bit shorter, so you'll be in the hole just a little bit, but I'm flush as can be type thing, you feel me? So we're gonna have to watch that a little bit, but nothing too much to worry about. But yeah, man. Alright, so I'm so lazy to find my extra side cover, so I'm just gonna use my starter box to start the bike. But yeah, man, so just show y'all, you know, the compression is normal, you feel me, normal compression on stuff. So go ahead and get it. Alright, so when you're in a rush to do stuff, you know, I don't think you be thinking straight. So this whole carburetor was loose, so that's why it was revving up. So hey, man, we riding. We outside on a $60 ride, $30 ride, whatever y'all want to call it. Looking at, but only thing I'm having is my throttle is spiking in RPMs a lot. It's weird. This carburetor boo-boo, bruh. I'm not going to lie to y'all. But hey, I didn't blow up yet. You see? Because look, I converted all my gas carburetors into M5, so I had got this one off of Tommy. It's a used one, but it's something with the slide where the throttle go into. Every time No, I gotta walk home, man, because I didn't put my pulley on. But yeah, man, the motor did not blow up. I probably gotta ride it for a little longer, but yeah. This is gonna be the end of the video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I will keep you guys updated if the motor blow up or anything. Probably I probably ride around for like a 2-3 weeks, then we can do a breakdown on a motor. But yeah, man, the thing I'm having a problem with is this right here. I already trimmed it, but I gotta trim it back a little bit more because the throttle is, you hit the throttle, it don't return all the way down. So that's why it's making my idle spike. But yeah, man, thank y'all for tuning in, and peace out.